Hi guys, Stargift Tarakasha. So I'm back on my crappy phone again, hitting you guys with another video because I had a crazy dream. Yay, me. Last night I was really exhausted. I drifted off to sleep unwillingly. I began to see things in my dream, and this is a very strange feeling because this is one of those dreams or sleeps where, you know, you feel like you're awake, but you're not. Not that feeling of like when you're in a dream and you know it's a dream, but like you feel like you're awake. Not even the one where you feel like you're, God, I'm not making sense. When you feel like it's real, but it's not. But this is like, I'm in a dream, and yet I feel awake. So I don't know if that makes sense. But anyways, look, so I'm sleeping, I'm resting, I know I'm snoring. And let's see, the chain of events that began was that, you know, in this realm, my grandmother was arguing with her husband, and so, you know, I was just like, oh my God, I have to hear this. And yet I still was able to sleep through it. And I was really picking up on the energy. It was a very intense energy coming from them. But I was so exhausted. I needed to sleep. Alright? Obviously, sleep is a very important thing in your health. So I needed that. And I drifted off to sleep. And I'm having all these things come at me. These visions. These different scenes. And the most recent one I remember was waiting for a school bus. And I'm sorry guys, I didn't write this down as soon as I woke up, which is what you should do. But I was so damn tired. I was just like, yeah, no, I'm tired. Let me just jot down, you know, little notes, and that's it. So yes, I was waiting for a school bus, and then I found myself in this museum. And I'm going into the museum, and it's really cool. Like, this museum was like, it had a lot of ancient magical artifacts or something like that. So, you know, there's this dude I watch on the YouTube channel, Setsumari. I've mentioned him a lot. And, you know, he kind of pisses on, like, using items and objects and crystals and things for magical workings. You know, he's a big fan of the mind. You know, your mind is all you need, da-da-da-da-da. And that's true in all of essence, because everything works because of this. Everything. Sex, what you do, ambition, your dreams, all of this, everything we have in this world is because of this. This is your most important tool that you're ever going to use in your life. So, in spite of that, you know, I'm in this museum, and I go to this part where, like, what was explained to me by the tour guy or whatever, or being, it wasn't like a person, it was like a voice, and he explains to me this open space. And then there's this energy, and there's this, like, kind of like a broken egg, like the things are sticking out from the floor, and yeah, it's chopped in half. It's hard to describe, but there's no sharp ends on the top. It's all like presentation wise, and there's like a pillar, like a cane standing on the side, and it's like a projection or something. And I could feel this energy from this empty space. It's just empty space with the little shells. Like, my hands are actually what the things are, just like that, okay? And you see that opening, yeah, okay, that opening was there too. And so that's what it was. And I'm just like, okay, you know, you're probably thinking, what are we looking at here, right? But the voice explains this was a candle, and it was a huge candle apparently, and it melted, it became all. And that energy is now there. It's like, it felt more like a portal. I was like, holy shit. And it was like it was strong, guys. It was, oh my God. I was like, wow, that's cool. And there's a whole fucking row of these, and they all look different. And I was like, oh my God. And their energies were so strong. And so I'm going to the next one and the next one. And then, you know, and they all feel different. Like, the other one felt more contained. The very first one I went to, that was more contained. There was one that didn't have, like, any energy at all. Like, even though I knew there was something that's supposed to be there. There was another that the energy was like, like, when I'm looking at it, it just feels like I couldn't keep up with it. I was just like, I don't get it. And then there was another one that the energy was not contained. It was just like pushing out. And I was just like, what is this? Like, this portal is open. This is open. And I kind of like started freaking out. And I was just like, you need to close this. Someone needs to close this. This needs to get closed. Like, you guys need to close this. And there was a few of them that are like that. And so next thing you know, something pops out, and like, I'm not in a museum anymore. I'm in this, like, this thing just comes at me, and I'm in this battle. I was like, what the fuck? And so I'm dodging, and like, you know, this turns into a nightmare really quick, and I don't do nightmares very well. And anybody that knows me knows I'm like shit when it comes to nightmares. Like, I'm that bitch that will run. Like, that's me. Okay, so I'm just dodging, and this thing is coming at me, and I'm like, oh fuck. But the coolest thing that happened that I didn't expect for me was that I fought back. I didn't expect that. And so, you know, and it was almost like instinct. And so I you know, I'm dodging at first, and then I like catch my I'm about to fall and stumble, but I catch myself, and I took my hand and I said something in a different language, which I'm assuming is Samari, and like some sparkles come out, and and this thing was just like I was just like, ah, shit, and I'm just dodging again, and like I wrestled with it. And then I did it again. I used the same fucking words, but I had a little more motivation to that bitch. Like, ah! And it worked. And I was like, yeah, in your face. So yeah, I was really crunk about that moment for like 3 seconds. And then it came back at me. Like, nah, it just like, and it was like, da, da, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, but I really was confident. I was more confident. So, you know, my corny ass, all Black Panther motivated, I got these guns and made the frames to my hands, and I was like, pop, 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 yeah, bitch. I was just going at it, and you know, this battle lasted for just a little bit. And then what happened? My heart was really racing fast, and I was like almost like in this in-between layer where I'm on my bed and I'm in the battle all at once, and it's hard to explain. It's like being in two places at once and being aware. And I opened my eyes, and like, think of me on this bed right now opening my eyes, and there's this shadowy being, huge shadowy being with a cloak looking over me, very serious and very stern. And finally, I just kind of like really was like, okay, this is a dream. I'm aware that this is a dream. And I just want to wake up because I'm really getting exhausted from my energy, and everything's just really tired. And I'm just trying to wake myself up. And I hear this voice say, wake up, Star Gift. And I finally like woke up, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God. And yet I was so tired. I was just like, that was a nightmare. I had to fight my way through, and I'm so tired. But that was like my first battle I ever got to engage in on a dream level like that, like, and be aware of it since my training with all this. It's kind of insane. And I feel bad because like I had not been like meditating lately. And I can't believe I was still like aware of that. Maybe that's a sign that I need to like really, really diligently dig into the meditation. But that was crazy. That was wow. Yeah, I got to sip some tea after that. So that was my dream, guys. It's 10 minutes. Thank you for taking the time to listen. You know, I don't know why I had that dream at the time that I did, because I am like on stress overload. Oh, it was really cool. Really, really cool. Very, very cool. All right. Bye, guys.